Hello, Aquarius season is upon us. Aquarius is from the period of the 20th of January until the 18th of February. So, the Aquarius is of course an air sign, and the air signs are all about our mind, our intelligence, of course, about communication, and it's ruled by the planet Uranus, and Uranus is of course a planet of change, of enlightenment, of using your intuition and ambitions. Now Aquarius is a sign that are very innovative, they are very progressive, they are very rebellious. So yeah, maybe this is a period of time, because at the end of this season we enter into the new Chinese New Year with the zodiac sign of the horse. So with those two energies, I feel that nothing can stop you at this moment of time. So with that said, have in mind that some of the quantities of Aquarius is that they often changes plans. So maybe you should bring with you some of the energy from the Capricorn that we are leaving behind now, so you don't wiggle wobble around. They can be, unfortunately, a little unpredictable, and it can be a quantity and it can be a quality that they don't appreciate boundaries. So maybe they put on hand and have too many things and too many plans at the same time. So a strategy, rebel, but have at the same time the energy of maybe the Emperor in Tarot. Have the strategy to plan for your future ahead, and then embark on this innovative energy. So yeah, let's see if Spirit has some advice for us throughout this season. So as always, I have pulled out some oracle cards that can give us some clue of what Spirit wants us to focus on throughout this Aquarius season, from the 20th of January until the 18th of February. So let's see. I'd like to start with the middle card. Oh, okay. Communicate with Spirit. Yeah, beautiful. So communication is, of course, important. Oh, looks like my cat has tried to bite his way through this card. Looks almost like shooting holes. You know, when you practice shooting, right? You have this cardboard far away, and you are of course aiming for the mid circle because it's the highest point. Yeah, this reminds me of aiming for your target. Now it's interesting that this is a card number 28, because there are only 28 days in February. And February is a month, for me, is a very magical month. not only because it's only 28 days, but it's, for me, it's a transition into a new season. For me, living here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's a transition into spring season, and all over the world, or at least in most part, we are celebrating Carnivale, the carnival, and yeah, Carnival is of course celebrating new energy, and it's of course a little bit magical because it's about revealing and unveiling the mask, putting the mask down now. And we communicate with spirit, as I was starting to talk about. As Aquarius is an air sign, of course, communication is crucial. And I know at this almost the same time as we exit this energy, we unfortunately enter into the first Mercury retrograde of the year. So have that in mind. Use your time wisely now to communicate, maybe do some rituals about manifestations. Yeah. Okay, let's see. More communication. So yeah, as I said, Aquarius is a very rebellious zodiac sign. And that means, of course, communicating freely. They are not afraid of being direct in their communication. And yeah, maybe as in there is an expression in my home country, you know, stepping. It's called stepping in the salad. when you're stepping into the salad, you know, the salad is a very gentle vegetable, and of course when you step into a salad, it breaks very easily. So it's something about yeah, you can compare the expression of being a bull in a china shop, right? When you speak before you think. But I feel that be honest with yourself, and be honest. Speak freely now. Don't hold back. And maybe this is for some of you talking about singing. We have a note here, and love. Maybe directly express your feelings authentically. Release emotions. You have the waves here too. Let's look at the last one. Igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Yeah, you come in peace at least. You have the white flag riding, and this is, of course, very interesting because, as I said, we are entering into the year of the horse. And when you have done this manifestation, communicating freely, expressing freely your desires, you are getting ready to enter into the year of the horse with peace in mind, clarity. You have a purple dress. That means that you are sure of yourself, and you're sure of your spiritual values. And you're sitting on this green carpet, or yeah, what I can call it, a deck maybe, yeah. And that means that you choose from your heart. You're communicating from your heart. You're communicating from your values. And courageously you are riding this horse without a saddle. And when you're riding without a saddle, of course, you don't sit very. You have to hold a little bit. There is something about the energy. You feel the heat from the animal, and you feel the energy more. You adapt the energy. Okay, so we start the reading with the Page of Cups. You understand now that you are ready. When you enter into Aquarius season now, you understand now that you are ready. You are emotional ready, because the cups are all about the emotions. So you are now emotional ready to fly. Fly free, communicate free. Birds are of course also about messages. So yeah, flying free. You're uncaging yourself. Can we get some more cards, please? Okay, that want to be reversed. I don't like reading reversed cards, but yeah. So yeah, it's interesting that I was talking about revealing and unveiling the masks. So there is something about not putting up, releasing the year of the snake. This is just so interesting. Really, if throughout, when we are at the end of Aquarius, as I said, at the 17th of February, we enter into the year of the horse. We exit the year of the snake. The snake has taught you so many things now. Maybe it's had suffocated your dreams. I don't know. But you have shed your skin, and you have adapted, and you have now removed the mask, and you have looked at the ugliness. You have what you call the ugliness, the politician. You have looked at the politician within yourself. Yeah, you have looked at the politician within yourself. The one that it's an expression in my home country. When you swallow camels, it's like you even though you are against it, you say yes, even though you mean no. That is to swallow a camel. So there are many interesting expressions, but it's about being honest, and you have looked at yourself. You have looked yourself in the mirror, and you have acknowledged the politician in yourself, and you have understood now that you have to be honest with yourself and not like a politician. You have to be honest 100% with yourself, as I said, with the Aquarian energy. Aquarius speak before they think, and maybe that is a good thing right now when you communicate freely. So let's see. Wow, we have the Empress. Beautiful. Let's look further on. 3 of Cups in the reverse. And the last one, the 4 of Wands. Participation. So with creation and the Empress. Now this card is all about you have been prioritizing too much, being too much in workspace. Maybe you have been too focused on work, on education. Of course, there are periods of time that we need to focus on that aspect, of course, but not all the time. Maybe you have isolated yourself. Maybe you have been working with a creative project, and yeah. But there is something about communicate freely, but in a nurturing way, not in a politician way. You know, when you say one thing and you mean another. If you want to partake in if you want to partake in a society, we have to participate in the society, right? We have to participate in the society, and we can't step in the salad. As I said, with the expression from you have to be you have to be honest, but without, of course, hurting people, but communicate now in an honest way, in an authentic way. Maybe you have been very people-pleasing energy with the Empress here, being afraid of not speaking openly because you have been afraid of hurting others. I don't know. Maybe that is why you have desocialized, because you were afraid of, if you were honest about it, you would lose people along the way. But I think that it's better to be courageous and speak freely of how you feel than holding back and just accepting that it's okay to imprison yourself emotionally. Okay, interesting energy for the upcoming season, I must admit. Thank you so much for watching this interesting message, and I'll see you again in another reading very soon. Bye for now.